Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is part 5 of the M4A1 modeling series, and today we are going to be adding some details on our M4A1. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Let's start by adding some details on the stock first. For that, first of all, I'm going to place my 3D cursor here. So hold down shift and then press right click here to place your 3D cursor, or you guys can come here to this toolbar. If you guys can't see it, you guys have to press T on your keyboard to see this toolbar menu. And here if you guys select this cursor tool and you guys click anywhere in the scene, the 3D cursor will be placed on that area. So I like to use the shift and right click method. Okay, so for this kind of mesh, I'm going to add a cube here, scale it down, then give it shape, a rough shape like this. Now I am going to just select these edges and then press Ctrl plus B and then press C to enable clamp. Then just increase the vertices, and now I am just going to duplicate it a bunch of different times. Then after duplicating it one time, I am going to hold down shift and then press R to repeat the last step. And then I'm going to select all these objects again duplicate it and move them down. Again shift plus R to repeat the last step. And now I am just going to select these objects because I need to rotate them on the x-axis. So I'm going to press R and then X to rotate them on the x-axis, something like this. And I would like to do the same thing on this one as well, a little bit of the rotation just like this. And now I'm going to add a boolean modifier to this object, the stock, and I'm gonna place it above the bevel modifier. And I'm going to select this object, or what you guys can do is, if you guys have the bold tool add-on enabled, if not, you guys can go to edit, preferences, and then come to get extensions, and here you guys can search for the add-on called bold tool, and here you guys will see the install button. Just install it. I have to update it. So once you guys done that, then come to add-ons and here search for bold tool, make sure it's enabled, and then select all of these objects, select this stock at last, then then hold down Ctrl and press minus. This will cut the whole objects. And now what you guys can do is take the bevel modifier and place it below all these boolean modifiers. And now I'm just going to hide these cubes from the scene. And still, if you guys see these objects, for that what you guys can do is change the solver option to exact instead of float. So I'm just going to set it to exact on all of these boolean modifiers. Okay, so once you guys are done, hover over to this boolean modifier and then hold down Ctrl and then press A on your keyboard and start applying all of these modifiers just in case. And here, if you guys are also seeing these issues, you guys can just fix them by double clicking on this, by selecting this edge, press X and then dissolve edges. There were some overlapping edges here, that's why we were getting that issue. Now let's just make this whole. For this, just like before, I'm going to add a cube here, scale it down to match the area, and then go into edit mode, select these edges, Ctrl plus B to bevel them, and then press. And also, if you guys are getting the bevel like this, for that you guys have to press Ctrl plus A, apply the rotation and scale. Again press Ctrl plus B bevel it. And also I would like to move these vertices down before beveling them, so I don't get any issues. Control plus B, add a boolean modifier to it, or if you guys are using the bool tool, you guys can just select this object and this one at last, then press Ctrl plus minus. And also if you guys have these open areas, to fix this we can just in the boolean modifier we can just set the solver to exact instead of float, and I'm just going to place it here because if we see in the reference image we have this on this side, so just like that we have this hole here, and I'm going to move it down on the z-axis somewhere around here, and then select this select the stock and apply the boolean modifier. Now if you guys want, you guys can get rid of this cutter, and now I'm going to model this this little object. For that add a cylinder here, scale it down to match the scale of this object. Then go into edit mode, select top vertices GZ and move them up. Then I'm going to press GY to move it here. Then press right click, shade auto smooth if you guys want to. Then what I'm going to do is just select this object first, stock at last, and then press Ctrl and plus on my keyboard to add a boolean modifier, but the mode will be set to union or, and then place the bevel modifier below this boolean modifier. Now I'm just going to hide this object, the cutter object. Now I'm going to symmetrize this stock. For that press A to select everything, then press F3 to get this search bar menu, and here you guys can search for anything, any tool that you guys can't see, or you guys forgot the shortcut of it but you guys know the name. You guys can just search for it on this menu. So in my case I would like to search for symmetrize and then press enter, and now I have to just select the direction, and I wanted to symmetrize from -y to +y. For that I'm going to select it -y to +y, and as you guys can see we have our object symmetrized on both sides. Now let's add some details onto our magazine, and for that I'll add 3 loop cuts here. And first of all I'm going to select these 2 loop cuts, press G twice to move them here. Now I'm going to select this edge loop, press G twice and place it here, because in the reference image as we can see we have this bigger one, something like this. Then I'm going to press Ctrl plus R to add a loop cut here, and I'm going to do the front side for now because later we're going to use symmetrize to get it on the opposite side as well. So just select the front faces and press Alt E to get this extrude menu and click on extrude manifold. Now you guys just have to play with this Z value to get your desired look, and I am okay with this. Then I'm going to press A to select everything, press F3 to get the search menu again and search for symmetrize, and set the direction to -y to +y. The direction depends on the viewport, so if you guys have a different direction you guys just have to select a different direction. And one more thing that I would like to do on the magazine, which is in the bevel modifier, I am just going to increase the amount to get a and I am okay with 0.006. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to select these edges and I'm going to bevel them. So Ctrl plus B to bevel them, something like this. Okay, so now we are done with the magazine. Let's move on to the upper half of the M4A1. To start, I'm going to add a cube here, scale it down, place it here on this part. So now I'm going to select these vertices, GX, move them here, these vertices here, and then what I'm gonna do is press A to select everything, GY, and move it here. Then I'm gonna select these two edges, Ctrl plus B to bevel them, and I'm gonna press C to enable clamp. If you guys want, you guys can increase the segments. I'm gonna set them to 3, and then press A again to select everything, G, Y, and move them here. Then select these back vertices, G, Y, move them inside. And then I'm gonna select these vertices, again G, Y, move them inside, just like this. Then press right click, shade auto smooth, and again select this object first, then this one, Ctrl plus on the keyboard, then just place the bevel modifier below the boolean and set the solver to exact instead of float. If you guys are also having this issue, just set it to exact instead of float. Go ahead, if you guys want, you guys can get rid of this cutter object. I'm going to hide it. Then go ahead and apply the boolean modifier and just start tweaking these vertices to get rid of these harsh lines. G twice. I'm just going to merge them here, just like this. Same here. So once you guys are done, press A to select everything, then press M and select merge by distance to delete all the overlapping geometry. Now if you guys also have these vertices here, what you guys can do is you guys can press K to get this knife tool and add a vertex here. Then select both of them, make sure that this vertex is in white color, then press M and select merge at last. You guys can do the same thing on the other vertices as well. M, merge at last. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side as well. So K to get the knife tool, then M, merge at last. Same here. And then press A to select everything, then press right click and clear sharp to get rid of those sharp edges. And here we have this. Now I'm gonna add a cylinder to make a knob here, but first of all I'm going to get rid of this sharp edge. For that I'm going to select this vertex, G twice, and place it here. But I'm still having this issue. For that I think I'm going to do this, maybe. Yeah, that's it. So now I'm gonna add a cylinder here to make the knob. Then hold down Ctrl and press 7 on your keyboard to come to this down view. Then add a cylinder. I'm gonna place it here, RY 90, scale it down, place it here, then scale it on the x-axis. Scale it on the x-axis if you guys want to. Rotate it, and I'm gonna place it here. Then press scale it up if needed. then press right click, shade auto smooth. And once you guys are done, I'm gonna select this object. I'm gonna select this front face, press E to extrude it, S to scale it up, and then extrude it again somewhere over here. Then I'm gonna select this edge loop, press Ctrl plus B to bevel it. And here, if you guys are also having this issue, for this just come back to object mode, press Ctrl plus A and apply the rotation and scale. Now I'm just gonna bevel it, the front face as well, Ctrl plus B to bevel it. And then what I'm gonna do is just select the front face, press I to insert it, then extrude it inwards somewhere over here, and then press I to insert it one more time, and then one more time at last. Then I'm gonna select these two vertices, press E to extrude them and extrude them outwards. If you guys want to extrude it here, you guys can do that. Just enable the snap mode, then here in the transform orientation set it to normals instead of global, then press GZ and snap it into this vertex. Now you guys can set it to global again if you guys want, but I'm gonna change the position of these, so just like this. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna set it to global again, and here I'm gonna add a subdivision surface modifier, set the level to 2, Ctrl plus A, apply the rotation and scale, and here GZ I'm gonna do this. And if you guys feel like the thickness of this line is a little bit less, for that you guys can select this whole edge loop. You guys can press S to scale it, then hold down shift and then Z to scale it on every axis except for the Z axis. Then you guys can do this to add more thickness to it. Same here, if you guys want, you guys can select these faces, S to scale them, hold down shift and then Z, scale them inwards, something like this. And one thing you guys have to do is come here onto the back, select this face, press I to insert it one more time, and you guys are done. Then apply the subdivision surface modifier. And so yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys have learned something, make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.